I have the pleasure of speaking with Mandy Arnold. She is the president and CEO of Partners in Care Maryland. Welcome to Good Morning, Frederick.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much for having me.
Let's kind of go back and explain to our viewers what Partners in Care is all about. And then we'll talk about how we as a community can support this local location, which is right on the Golden Mile here in Frederick.
Yes. Excellent. So, Partners in Care is a local 501c3 nonprofit. It was created back in 1993, 1994 by three women who founded the organization. And the actual goal was to be able to have a service to provide for older adults to age in place with dignity and respect. They built this with a unique model. We were the first organization that ever used neighbors helping neighbors. So that's who we are and what we do. We are neighbors helping neighbors. We use a unique model of both time banking and service exchange. So those two go hand in hand so that all of our members participate and they're able to age in place with dignity and respect.
Yeah.
And the way I've been described it in the past, people would say, oh, well, that's like the old barter system. Well, that is true, right? It's like your unfinancial way of building your Social Security, if you will.
Yeah.
So it's the banking of time. So we operate with volunteers. Everyone is considered a member and everyone participates. What happens is then you bank time. So as you volunteer, you bank time in the time bank for when you need services. So for example, transportation is one of our biggest things that's needed, right? So a member joins Partners in Care and we background check everyone, both the providers and the receivers, because we're dealing with a vulnerable population.
Yeah.
And we make sure everyone is safe. So someone calls up, they need a ride. You can ask to go anywhere that you would pick your keys up to go. Naturally, it's majority of it is doctor appointments, but we take people out on dates. We take people grocery shopping. They go to the mall to shop for their grandkids. We take them, anywhere it is that they need to go. The good part about our transportation is it's arm in arm, door through door. So when Partners in Care takes you somewhere, the volunteer will wait with you and they'll lend an arm to help you get in and out of the car. They'll make multiple stops. So once you go to the doctor's, you can then stop at the grocery store or stop at the pharmacy on your way home.
Yeah.
And then how that's tracked is the driver then calls in and reports his hours and his miles, right? So that's their give back. So now the person that's receiving the services, how do they give back? So they can write the birthday cards for the month. They can make friendly phone calls. They can, if they can't come in an office and volunteer, worst case scenario is they can donate something to our boutique.
Okay.
Right? And we know that everyone collects too much stuff, right?
Oh, everybody's got stuff.
Yeah. So that's their give back. If they don't have anything to give back and to donate, then we've come up with a rate. So for 1 hour of service, or 1 hour of service exchange is $20. That's if someone cannot do anything else.
Right. So it's kind of like the last resort, right? You can volunteer your time. You can donate some of your items. You can, or you then, there's a cash exchange or donation made to the organization.
And that's their purchase of 1 hour of service exchange. Technically, it's not a donation. It's they're buying 1 hour of service exchange. So for that 1 hour, they can get like 12, 15, 18 hours of service in a month, right?
Right.
So your return on your investment is unbelievable. So we just, because we lost funding, and it was someone, it was up in Frederick too, that we were told, well, if you're, when we were applying for a grant, if your members, the people that are receiving services, don't value you, then why should we?
Yeah.
So the new rumor out in Frederick is, well, and a lot of places, Partners in Care charges a fee. We do not charge a fee. It's
Right.
your participation. And that's how, Danny, everyone can keep their dignity and respect when we
Sure.
say that. Because when I was talking about the ride, when the person, when they do their part, they have no hesitancy to call up and ask for services, because they're not asking for a handout. They do their part. They
Yeah.
participate.
Yeah. Okay. So, and the boutique is great. It's got a lot of great stuff in there. Right now, you are in need of, support from the Frederick community. So tell me how Frederick can support Partners in Care here in our area.
So, Partners in Care's boutique, we are an upscale resale boutique. So, we always say any like new items that you have, whether it's household goods, clothing, accessories, on our website, which is partnersincare.org, there's a link that you can go on, and it'll show you like the list of what we do and what we don't accept. And so we're always in desperate need of good donations, because that, our store is our number one resource for unrestricted funds. And
Yeah.
that is our social enterprise. It goes to help support our mission.
Yes, and I think when I was in there, a lot of the ladies who were volunteering were banking their time, right? When they
That's right.
volunteer in the boutique. And they also had a great time in there. They loved being able to help people find stuff, and showed me a lot of the great things that you guys had gotten donated that are available for purchase. So it's kind of a win win for the community.
It really is. And we're hoping that eventually all of our locations, every county that we're in, will have a boutique, because that's our way of getting unrestricted funds.
Okay, so right now, everyone doesn't have a boutique like this?
No, not everyone
Oh,
does not. So we have
okay.
our main one in Anne Arundel County, and that helps to support the funds, and to give us funds throughout the organization. Frederick was our second location. We've been there for 24 years. That was our second location where we opened up a boutique. And over on the Eastern Shore, we serve Talbot and Caroline County. They currently, right now, do what's called a pop up boutique.
Right,
So,
right.
because your members, no matter where you are, they can donate stuff. And before, they used to bring it over and drop it off at the main location. Like right now in our Montgomery County location, when we drop it off, we bring it to our Frederick location, right? So it's now they keep it and do a pop up every other month or something.
Oh, very cool. I cannot believe this organization has been in Frederick for over 20 years. When I found out about you guys, I had never heard of you before. And it was shocking to me that literally you guys have been here for a long, long time. So we need people to go through their things. If you have like new items, go on the website, partnersincare.org, go through the list. And if you have things you can donate, please do so, because ultimately it's going to help people who are in need of things like transportation. Can you talk a little bit about the service side of things?
Yes. So our biggest program is transportation, right? That's volunteers take you to and from wherever it is you want to go. Our second program, our biggest, is member care. Member care has different sections within it. That's how we bring a member on. We do interviews. We make sure everything's okay. In member care is also our handyman services. So our handyman services is anything that a volunteer will do to help you remain safely in your home. So they'll
Right.
do your honeydew list, right? They'll help change light bulbs. They'll help, with a leaky faucet. They'll help, with, you have some kind of a issue that you need someone to help you with,
Yeah.
around the house. It's anything that can keep you safe in your home is
Yeah.
what we do.
Nice. That's really great. And then obviously, volunteers are needed both in the boutique, maybe to drive transportation. And by being a part of this, you'll be banking hours so that if it's ever needed in your future, you'll get taken care of, which is really great. So, volunteers as well can register through partnersincare.org.
Yes. So we have a link where you could go on to become a volunteer. And the good thing, so Danny, anyone 18 years of age or older can volunteer,
Hmm.
60 years of old age or older to receive services.
Okay.
We
Yep.
also, you can bank time for your immediate family members.
Okay. That's really great. So you could do this now as an 18, 19-year-old for your parents or maybe a grandparent who might need that additional service. Well, Mandy, we think this is great. It's a great organization. We're happy to continue to spread the word. So, again, go to partnersincare.org, read about the organization, see how you can help. There's so many great ways that you can volunteer. You don't even have to leave your home, I'm assuming, if you're writing letters or making calls. Is that something somebody can do from home?
Absolutely. They can make friendly phone calls. They can write the birthday cards for the month. We send everyone a birthday card, every one of our members. A lot of individuals, that's the only card that they receive.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
have many ways that you can become educated. We have many social activities that individuals can do. We have data care, so we'll help, we'll hold different sessions and stuff to just help whatever we can do with an older adult staying safely in their home.
Yeah, we love that. We want to keep people safe, but I know how important it is for people to stay at home if they can do it safely. And this might be one way that people can continue to do so. Partnersincare.org, visit the website, check them out. And Mandy, we appreciate your time today.
Anytime, Danny. Thank you so very much. We're the best kept secret, not only in Frederick, but even in Anne Arundel County, where we've been here over 30 years. The good thing is we're getting ready to partner with a firm to do a huge outreach campaign sometime in the next couple of months. So
That'll be great. Well, we're always happy to share the story anytime.
thank you so much.